Hey, what's up guys? Joe here, 690 ADV 690 Garage. Today we're going to talk about soft luggage. Hey guys, Joe here. We're back, 690 ADV 690 Garage. We're talking about soft luggage. Soft luggage for your adventure trips. So, what kind of luggage is the best soft luggage? God, there's so many out there. There's tons of them that are out there. The question is which luggage is going to be right for you? I'm going to give you a tip of which luggage was right for me on my trips, especially the luggage I used last year. I just found them, and they've been around for a long time. This is nothing new. They've been around for, God, I don't know, quite a long time. So, anyway, this review today, Giant Loop Moto luggage, especially the Giant Loop. We're going to talk about the Great Basin bag. The Great Basin bag is one I just picked up. It's brand new. It's still got tags on it. Really cool bag. I used the Coyote bag last year, and that bag was just fantastic. I was a little nervous because I'm so used to using hard luggage, especially on my BMW, my F800 GSA. You get kind of spoiled with those luggage, but they kind of come with a problem. They're heavy, they're big, they're bulky, they take up lots and lots of space. They're, especially when you're going down, tight paths or something like that, they're really sticking out. They do not give a whole lot when you hit anything. Rocks, trees, brush, all that type of stuff. Anyway, not hard luggage, soft luggage is what we're talking about. We're going to talk about the Giant Loop, and this is the Great Basin. Same as the Coyote bag, it's just bigger. So the bag itself, it's nice, it's big, it hoops over the bike itself, especially on the back end of the bike. The kicker part is the size of it. The Coyote bag is, I think, right at about 49 liters, I think. It's right at 50, I think is what they say. The Great Basin bag is right at 60, so you get that 10 extra liters. That doesn't seem like a lot, but it really is. It's actually a really good amount of extra space, especially when it's coming over the back end of your bike. So the space that you can put all your stuff in there, it really will make it nice on your trips. You'll be able to get a couple of extra things that you would normally have to leave behind or pack in a separate bag. Like I said, 60 liters. The bag itself, very well built. So let's talk about this right here. The Giant Loop. This is the Great Basin. It is a great bag. If you see it, it has that hoop design right there. You pack a pod here, you pack a pod here, and then you have a pod right here in the back, which is kind of a weird system. If you've never used a luggage system like this, it's a little kind of weird to get used to, but it is a good bag. It's a great bag in my opinion. Basically the outer shell of it is made of 22-ounce polyester, and it's also got this ballistic nylon, which is military grade, on the sides over here. It has lots of attachments right here, right here. I mean, they're all over the place. And what makes it really cool is you can attach a ton of things to these bags, which is really, really neat. So you're not just committed to just the bag, but you can just go straight bag if you want to. Now, getting into this bag, like I said, it's decent in size. It's got nice hard packing on the back right here, so when it goes around, it's not really going to scratch your bike a whole lot. But I do recommend you put on some type of, I don't know, vinyl, like clear vinyl, or some type of protection, especially when the straps come over. If you don't care about little nicks and dings, like I don't really care on my bike, I call them love scratches, then you're going to be totally okay. The bag itself is about 56 inches all the way around, and it's about 10 to 14 inches around. So the hoop is pretty big. So when you're packing this thing out, you can get quite a bit in there. Now, talking about pods. It does come with pods. It also comes with a heat shield that actually will come around. It straps onto your muffler so that you don't burn the side. Mine doesn't really come that close on my 690 Enduro, so I don't really have to worry about it a whole lot. I still have it on there just for extra protection, so that way I don't have to worry about burning a hole in my bag. I have done that in the past with other soft luggage, and it's not much fun when you're zipping down the highway, or you're going down a trail and your coffee cup is bouncing, or you have water falling out, or all sorts of stuff. So it's not real cool. Anyway, back to the pods. Pods are pretty cool. They're very well built. You can stuff quite a bit of stuff in these things. I mean, they're pretty big. I mean, I'm almost a 6-foot guy, so you can kind of see how big this bag actually is. There's two basically side pods that you can push down into the hoops. Then you have this one bag that goes basically over the backside of your bike. Now, it's double-sided, which is really cool. So you can basically roll one side up. So you can make it either you can roll it up super, super tight to make it totally 100% waterproof, or you can make it a little light, but it sits up top so you don't have to worry about really any water getting in on the high side of the bag. Now, nice, it's big, it's pretty cool. It's very well built. I do like these pods, but let me tell you what I don't like about these pods. I don't like about the pods is whenever you start folding them up and you're packing all your gear in there and you try to push it down into these sides over here. These sides, these pods are made to fit inside of this bag. So when you're pushing all that air out, if you don't get it all out, you have just created a balloon. So what happens is you create a vacuum on both sides of these things, and when you're pushing it in, it's very frustrating. Problem is, I got so frustrated on my trip that I ended up dry packing, taking these pods and shoving them into one side, and I just didn't even use them. I did have some dry bags that I used to basically repack some of the things that were vital, like cameras and electric equipment, stuff like that, so that it didn't get any moisture, because we did hit some rain. But believe it or not, it's not a waterproof bag by itself. You really need those pods to make it 100% waterproof. But to tell you what, it does a really good job on keeping the water out. We went through some pretty good rain, went through some river crossings, and I got a little bit of moisture, but anything that was major or like freak out, no, not at all. But it is not 100% waterproof. So please use a pod or a dry bag or something inside of this bag, especially if you're hitting anything that is wet. Now, back to connection points. Connection points, this thing, like I said, here, and this goes over the back, which is really cool. They have these 3 quick straps that are on here. It allows you to shove a river bag in here, come back over the backside of it. 3 clicks, biff, bam, boom. You're good to go, man. You've got a river bag now that's completely secure. You don't have to worry about it coming off. Not only that, it adds comfort level. Now, people are wondering, what does that mean, man? What do you mean comfort level? Comfort level means this thing right here, when it's hooped over your bike, guess what? When it's packed out, it's like a little back of a chair, man. When you're sliding back and you're on that highway mile and you're burning them up, everybody knows your back starts hurting. So you got to find ways to reinvent your situation or your position on your bike so that you can get comfortable. So this right here creates like a little, I don't know, like a pillow, and allows you to kind of lean back on it. It really is pretty nice. Now, all the other connection points that are on here, right here, Giant Loop Moto sells these things. They're called possible pouches. And when they mean possible, they mean anything is possible, which is so awesome. I have a bunch of them. I'm going to do a review on possible pouches. I'm going to show you how they connect. And they are just great, man. Tool pouches. You can use them for packing your any type of small stuff, like camp knives, any of that stuff. So, very cool. We're going to have a review on those. Very, very cool stuff. Now, the Giant Loop itself is super, super easy to install. It'll fit, I think, just about any freaking adventure bike out there. So, what bike will it fit? Well, I have a 690 Enduro R, 100%. It works great. My 800 GSA, perfect. No problems with that. I'm sure it's going to fit your 250s, like your WRs, even the KTM, Hondas, Kawasaki. What else? Africa Twins, 100%. Any of the BMW lines, I'm sure they're going to fit with no problem. Now, take in mind, if you've ever used soft luggage, your connection points are going to be, you're going to have to get a little creative on what you're connecting to. But I can pretty much guarantee you almost all of your adventure bikes it's going to fit. Price. Is it worth what it costs? I paid $450 for this. My opinion, yes, it's totally worth the $450. I love it. I'm kind of sold on them. I'm feeling like a junkie. I am no way affiliated or associated with Giant Loop Moto, but I love their stuff. I love it so much that I bought 2 bags. I think everybody should have one of these bags in their arsenal, and then that way you'll have that soft luggage, and it's perfect, man. It's light, it's tight, and you can always do it right with this bag. Any of their bags, which is real, real nice. Back to the pricing. Yes, $450. I think it's maybe a little high, but when you're looking at adventure luggage or motorcycle luggage, it's all expensive. So, you're going to pay what you pay. I think it's worth the $450, and I don't think you're going to go wrong with it. I think you'll really, really love this bag. Back to the connection points on this or how to attach it, I'm going to have a separate video that's going to go along with this to show you how to attach this to your bike. It's going to be done on a 690 Enduro R, which is my bike. But not only that, it's super, super fast. I think it takes like a minute, maybe a minute and a half, and it comes off quicker than it goes on. So it goes on, it straps down, and it's super, super tight to the bike. Yeah, I mean, literally, I think you could jerk the whole bike off the ground just by this bag. It's really, really good. Anyway, if you want to pick this thing up, it's basically, you can get it through giantloopmoto.com, you can get it through Revzilla, you can get it through any of their dealers that are selling these things online, and I think you're going to be totally happy. Bag, 4 out of 5. I love it. I think it's great. I think you'll love it too. I don't think you'll be unimpressed if you use it for a moto trip. Anyway, my name is Joe, 690 ADV, 690 Garage. If you like what you see, just click down there, man. Give us a subscribe or give us a thumbs up. We sure would appreciate it. It helps our channel grow. And we got more to come, and we sure do appreciate your time. 690 out.